Welcome to another draft of Strixhaven, the first for a while, and going Premier Draft. Let's see what we open. We open Semester's End, which is the perfect open, so we don't have to look at it anymore. We'll just take Igneous Inspiration here. Other considerations are non-existent. Igneous Inspiration much better than Explosive Welcome. And move from there. So I wouldn't say I've not been enjoying Strixhaven. It perhaps kept my interest little less than other sets. But I still enjoyed it. Had a good month at it. I did enjoy the LSV Gabby Cube. Played that a few times. I felt there were some archetypes that were really fun. I never got to draft the Blink deck, but I watched a few people draft it. It looked really fun. And a few that didn't quite tickle my fancy so much. I thought there were too many lands for what it's worth. Anyway, we can get a Silver Quill Command, a Grape Shot, a Start from Scratch, or just a Inkling Summoning or Hunt for Specimens. It's presumably going to be one of those two. Alternative, I could just pick Silver Quill Command as probably the best card. Oh, is it the best card? Maybe not. I guess it's more of a case of where I want to end up here. I think I'm more likely to want to end up with Hunt or Inkling. Yeah, I don't want to take Burying because I really don't like Prismari. It just doesn't work for me. I think I'll just take Hunt for Specimens. I think so over Silver Quill Command, yeah. And we'll see. We'll see what route we end up going. Well, we end up going with an Inkling Summoning here over Decisive Denial, and that's about it really. Prismari Campus. The rest of the cards are kind of lame. In terms of not finding our lane so far, we have a kind of a meh pick here. Could just take Zimone as potentially the strongest card. Maybe it's not even that though, with Fractal Summoning in the pack. We could take Enthusiastic Study. Not quite sure where we want to be. Probably white. Probably some sort of 3-color aggro deck, as weird as that sounds. I don't even know what the... Mardu, that's the word I'm looking for. So we could think about the Enthusiastic Study. Oh, it feels such a lame pick. I think I'll take Fractal Summoning. Oh, fuck it, I'll just take this. I'll just take the card. Remorse is fine. Eager First Year's probably quite good. Certainly one of those two. Over the Mentor and the Discovery, I think we'll go for the... Where are we going to end up here? We're probably not going to be Rakdos, as fun as it looks. I think we're going to take the Remorse though. I don't think I'm going to end up Lawhold. I certainly don't want to. No. The Eager First Year is just a better card, isn't it? I haven't played this for a while. Yeah, now we get a Pilgrim of the Ages and a Study Break. I'll take the first Pilgrim over the first Study Break, but it's a tough pick for me. And I'll take the Silver Quill Campus. I'm delighted to play Lawhold, lied Greg. I'm really not, but looks like that's the route we're asked to go. We could have gone in Prismari, but we are being dragged toward Lawhold, kicking and screaming here. So Reconstruct History. I do like that card. There's also a Lawhold or a Silver Quill Campus. I think I'd rather take the History. I'm not too bothered about the Apprentice. Yeah, let's go to Reconstruct. Oh, it's the late Expanded Anatomy. It's a really great pickup for us. So let's look at how our deck actually looks here. Got summoning the anatomy here. Probably not playing Hunt for Specimens. I think I'll take the Start for Scratch over the Pillar Drop Warden here. Start for Scratch is really strong, I always find. I know it's very situational, but in those situations you want it, it's, well, it's fantastic. Sure, whatever. Divine Gambit's at least playable. This is annoying me. Let's take a 4-drop. Take a 3. It's a very meh Lorehold deck, isn't it? Just because it's Lorehold and therefore meh. At least Thrilling Discovery can get rid of our shit. Okay, so we opened Dragon Guard's Elite. But that ship's already sailed. So it's either Study Break or Ephemerate. It's probably going to be Study Break, as I see if there's anything for Ephemerate here. No, not really. Study Break is a really nice card. Ooh, Leonin Light Scribe. That makes this deck a lot better. Now we just need some guiding voice and whatnot. So we have Scratch, Summoning, Anatomy at this stage. Kind of wishing I took the Spirit Summoning over the Reconstruct History, but alas, we did not. Ooh, a second Igneous Inspiration. Well, that makes this deck a lot better. We're passing up Combat Professor, admittedly, but yeah, second Igneous Inspiration is huge. Huge! Four learned so far. We're probably not going to play that. And 3 good lessons. It's gearing up towards an aggro deck. I was just thinking I really want Professor of Symbology. We also have Dramatic Finale. I think it's going to be Professor of Symbology though, just because we can't cast Dramatic Finale without some divine intervention. It's a fantastic unbeatable card when it's in play. I just can't see it being in play very often here. And Professor of Symbology is fantastic. So is Academic Dispute. Professor's just a little bit better though. I feel a bit dirty passing the Dramatic Finale there. Orator's a pretty clear pick. Cool, Guiding Voice is good. Interesting. This could be a Strixhaven Stadium deck. Don't think I want the Illustrious Historian. I'm not that fussed about anything else. Yeah, I kind of think I want the Strixhaven Stadium here. Instead of Silvercourt Pledge Mage. Pledge Mage is stronger. Oh, right, well, we ran out of time, so I guess we're taking the Stadium. Ooh, Combat Professor is sick. Dust Speaker is 2. I think we're low to the ground enough that we want Combat Professor. Ephemerate wheeling's interesting, although I'm not certain it does much. And really, it saves the 1 mana, saves something from removal. Probably better than Blood Age General, though. Especially with the Leonin Light Scribe. I'll begrudgingly take it. Probably binning Thrilling Discovery, and I can take Pillar Drop Warden here. Also play a Stonerise Spirit. Oh, Academic Disputes, really good with just 1 card left in the pack. And we have the Anatomy as well, don't we? Okay. Make Your Mark could get played. And then the Dregs. Okay, so I'm not sure if we would have just been better Dramatic Finale, given that we're going to be playing 10 white cards here. But that ship sailed. So it's probably going to be Shaila, Dean of Radiance. I mean, we only get to play the front side of it, but it's a 2 mana. It's a really strong 2 mana play. I think I want it more than Guiding Voice. Yeah. I'd like a couple more lessons here. We have 2 inspirations, a study. Guiding Voice, Dispute, Symbology, Study Break. Yeah, we need to prioritize lessons very highly here. Which probably means taking the 2nd Expanded Anatomy. Yeah, I think we'd take it anyway, even if we weren't so desperate for lessons, but it's a strong card. Passing a Pledge Mage. Nothing for us in this one. We're not playing the first Thrilling Discovery, let alone the second. I'll take the Blood Age General and expect to not play it. Yeah, it's best to 1 this so the 1/4 goes down in value, so certainly not going to be playing that. Could take Letter of Acceptance. I think there's more chance we play Letter of Acceptance with a Reconstruct History. I'm just going to take the Spellbinder here, obviously. There's a bigger chance we play 0 of them, but hey ho. That's how I see it going. Probably going to play Divine Gambit as well. People love Show of Confidence. I'm not that sold. Maybe this is the deck for it. I instinctively want to take the Fury Calm Snarl, but yeah, I'll give some Show of Confidence another go. I mean, if ever there was a deck for it, it's probably this one, right? Especially with Leonin Light, where is it? Yeah, okay, well that works very well. A 2nd Combat Professor is just the nuts. 2nd Show of Confidence, less nutty. I'm going to take Spirit Summoning here. It's a very nice pickup for us. 2nd Study Break. Yeah, sure. I think I want the Past Caller over the Guiding Voice. How many lessons do we learn to us? Do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the Past Caller is just a bit insane. And we need some top end. Okay. I'll take the Pledge Mage over Defiant Strike. Or maybe I'll just take Defiant Strike with all this Show of Confidence stuff going on. We'll probably get rid of this. Yeah, let's take Defiant Strike here. We don't have to play it. We don't have to play any of the cards. Lawhold Excavation is one of my favourite cards in the format. I don't think this is a deck for it. I don't think there are many decks for it, to be brutally honest. I still think I'm going to take it here, and we'll see when we go to build whether or not we pop it in. I think we just get rid of this here. trying to think if there's any incidental combos. Well, we're definitely taking the guiding voice. We can probably just cut the enthusiastic study at this stage. Oh, well, we were in the right lane. There is that. Probably cut the stadium. I don't think we need that. We can probably cut the pillar drop rescuer. It's 3 or less. Well, we do have some excellent 3s and 2s. We're very close to being mono red, but I don't think we need to be. Sorry, mono white, but there's no real need to be here. We have 5 lessons. Yeah, we cut enthusiastic study. I think that's the right thing to do. Study break's just better. I think I'll cut Divine Gambit. We've got a strong deck. We don't really need that. I'll cut one of these 1-drops spells. Or I could just play 16 lands. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. We have a very low curve. Yeah, we can function with 1 mountain. Okay. Works for me. Let's see how I get on. I don't know, before I left, the meta was aggro decks, and probably still is. Well, firstly it's best of 1, so no mulligans ever. We're definitely not mulliganing here, but we could do with drawing a 2-drop here. Right on cue, baby. Give away my hand, why don't you? Well, that's good for us. Ooh, that's very good for us, isn't it? Just make them trade here. I think I will. Nope. So this makes it a 4-3. Yeah, okay, so this has to block. Sure. And we presumably just want a threat here, I think. So I'll just take Inkling Summoning. If the opponent misses land drop, oh right, this is going to be tough for him. No point getting fancy. Let's play around Expel if I can. Not around the Lash of Malice though. I think I'm happy just attacking here and playing a Stonebound Mentor. Obviously I could play the Pilgrim and I could get down Guiding Voice, but I'd like to do it when he's completely tapped out. Not that I thought he had anything there. Nice. So Guiding Voice. I think we're going to want Expanded Anatomy, aren't we? We don't have to. We could just play Spirit Summoning. Oh, I think Spirit Summoning is probably better. As I watch New Zealand continue to dominate England in the cricket. first test if anyone's been watching and trying to contextualise when this video is done. Humiliate. Okay. Should probably take the summoning, I guess. Mm-hmm. My pillar drop's good here. Get back my light scribe and then next turn go off. Yeah, so let's just swing with everything. He's got study break, he's got study break. Okie dokie. Should I save it? Let me see the point personally, because it goes to 1. No, I'm not going to save it. Alright, well. I mean, that's mega lethal, right? Okay. So he has to give himself a 2-1. That's pretty good for him. Is there any way we lose this now? I don't think so, is there? So if I go for lethal now, we eat 2 of his creatures, lose 1 to the Shadrix. Although that's just the one we save. No, I think we go for it. Wait. I'm not sure exactly how this works. So, ephemerate targeting this gives everything +3. And show of confidence. So ephemerate targeting this. If it gets this off, it means this is a 3/3. And show of confidence. Yeah, no, that's got to be right, surely. As much as I want to draw another card with this. I don't know why I was thinking so hard about that. It was clearly good to do. Easy game. Playage. Opponent goes first. We are, we've got all right hand. It's only keeping. Yes, I know, Kitty. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Oh no, you'll follow me because you're desperate for anything. Right. Opponents kept wise to do so. It appears that the meta has not changed in my absence. Let's hope he doesn't have Lash of Malice. He has Eliminate. Okay. We are unlikely to win this one, my friends. Yeah, let it not be said that I play on needlessly. We were never winning that one. This is kind of my problem with Strixhaven now. It's just a bit boring, really. I mean, brilliant, yeah. You did some stuff with your reflective golems. And I'm playing an aggro deck, and I've played against 2 other aggro decks. Seems about Strixhaven-y. Not that I think it's a bad set. I think it's just... I think it may have run its course, is my nice way of putting that. I'm looking forward to doing a Dungeons and Dragons set. I've never really been into D&D, oddly enough, since I'm a massive geek. Anyway. This deck obviously would crying out for an environmental sciences. We're going to just take Spirit Summoning to start with. Let's just mute the opponent. Ooh, it's not an aggro deck. Well, it could be, but it's a different kind. Bayou Groff. Righto, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we need to hit the land drop, I think. Yep, that's pretty good. I mean, no one forced us to play 16 lands, but even so. Pretty unfortunate to be land screwed 2 games in a row. Can't see how we get out of this one. Oh, fuck me a river. We're going to discard something from my hand. Presumably just one of the... let's see, show of confidence. There we go, that helps. I know this isn't the greatest play, but I don't really know what the alternative is here. We just need to hit our land drop. Study break will be too slow, unfortunately. chance anyway, but that just ends it as a competitive event. I suppose I'm never going to enjoy Strixhaven when I'm losing. I never enjoy anything when I'm losing, but I think my decision to stop playing Strixhaven for the last week has, let's just say, it hasn't seemed bad. Did we put Igneous Inspiration on our sideboard by mistake? Anyway, let's just get this over and done with and hope there's something to play in Magic Online. Which is probably what I'm going to play until the next set's out. Obviously there will be fewer Strixhaven videos, but as you can see, it's not really something I'm particularly enjoying anymore. It's a little bit dull. Oh, good. Oh, it's definitely keeping. Ooh. And there goes an alarm. Alexa, stop. And we may lose, but at least we'll lose with chicken. I presume we're just going to take the Inkling Summoning. Looks like opponent may be Arcane Subtract now. Curate. Righto. Hopefully he plays the Quandrix Pledge Mage here and we get to Igneous Inspiration it. Vortex Runner. Also works. I think we're going to do that. I think we'll start taking Expanded Anatomies at this point. I don't think this is a bad deck. It's certainly it's unlucky to be 1-2. But we got land screwed twice, didn't we? So maybe it is unlucky to be 1-2. Oh, Manifestation Stage. Lovely jubbly. Isn't that good? Yep. seems like a pretty standard Strixhaven game at the moment. I think we're just going to use this to get in some damage. And we're going to start from scratch, obviously. Probably have left this back to block, but we didn't. So there. Terrible day for England in the cricket. Terrible day for me in the Strixhaven. Needlethorn Drake, no problemo. I can't imagine everything's going to resolve perfectly now, but what are you going to do? Oh, I know what he's got. He's got Arcane Subtraction. Okay. Well, maybe not, because he's probably blocking with Eldrake. think I want to play the summoning, even though I'll lose. I'm going to expand anatomy and study break next turn anyway. Now we have a big attack coming. If we are alive, I think he's got what you call a Eureka moment, yep. Not that that's a huge disaster here. So next turn we have 3, so 2 extra damage, 3, 4, 5. So we have lethal if he, well, if he messes up basically. Cram session. Cool. There goes that lethal. Fractal's nice for me though. Another Needlethorn Drake, seriously? Okay. So let's just go for something. Take an expanded anatomy. I guess we expanded anatomy of this guy. So I want 1, 2. So it's not lethal, but it gets in a shit ton of damage. He's probably going to bounce this one, so let's make this one lethal. Not lethal, sorry, but vigilancy. Ah, they're all vigilancy. So something's going to get buried here. Borog Befuddler, okay. No blocks, interesting. Not quite sure what's going on here. I do not have to block. Kingdom for a study break. Master Slimetrist. Okay. So I guess we just run out our hand. I think we're going to fall 1 point of power short here. Then we're going to fall 8 points of power short here. More giant reach creatures. And Symmetry Sage. I don't say opponent's deck is good. I would, however, say it's going to win. Please attack with this. Pass Caller. What can we do with this? Study Break, I see. Well, that was a very good draw. Study Break's got to be better than anything else. Has it? Or maybe I need Igneous Inspiration. Firstly, am I attacking for 4? No. Does Study Break actually do it? No, I forgot he went to 11. Well, he drew his best card. I think I draw my best card for this scenario. I think it's got to be Study Break. I think I want to attack for 4 here. That's the point in not doing it. Gets a flying blocker out of the way. Okay. Please get in. Oh, target creature. I've never really studied this card enough to realise that. Land isn't great here. Land is no great at all. We still have some stuff in our sideboard, don't we? Or we still have, I think we have one, we have Spirit Summoning. Okay. I want this to be a 4/4. It's not attacking this turn. It will next turn. So that's down, and that's got to be down as well. Oh no, it'd be the squirrel, wouldn't it? It's a little better to get down. Takes the spirit. I doubt that's going to do much, is it? Let's see what he's got in hand before we do anything else. I presume just a land here. So if I get in with the Past Caller, the Orator, and the Professor, you have to block with this at some point. Oh, I don't know. It has to block with something. Presumably just blocks with Needleform Drake and swings back for lethal, but I don't know if there's any real way I can win this game unless he makes a mistake. And based on how he's been playing, I think he might make a mistake here. You never know, that's unfair. He's been playing fine. He's got 11, 15 points of trample here. I have 2, 4, 5 points of blocking, so I'm dead, but I kind of think he'll miss it. I don't know why, I just have a feeling he'll miss it. Ah, no, he won't, because he's dead next turn, so he'll just swing with everything. Well, this was fun. I'll do one more Strixhaven draft and see if I can rekindle my enjoyment for it. I do have an insane record. I think I haven't played for a while. Yep. Attacks with everything. No dice, baby. A solid 1-3. It's not that insane a record at all. Yeah, I won my last 6 drafts, so I was doing well, and then this happened. And you know what? Sometimes shit happens. I'll give Strixhaven one more go. I hope you enjoyed the... I wouldn't say it's salt. I'd say there's a certain degree of fucking hellism. But you know what? That's what happens when you watch my videos. I play Magic and complain that everyone's winning and not me, and I'm better and I deserve to be the king of the world because Mommy said I was special. And Mommy knew what she was talking about. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, that's that. Maybe another Strixhaven video, may not. Either way, see you next time.